So we missed out on Declan and settled for Jude, and two mystery deadline day signings strengthened our squad massively. But is that enough to take us to the Holy Grail? Yes, boys and girls, welcome back. The goal is simple: dominate England and dominate Europe. And today we're going to face 14th place Brentford, followed by 18th place in the Champions League, Inter Milan. A good little tester, as they beat us in the league stage this time last year. In terms of how it's been going, it has been going absolutely amazing. You saw last time when we thrashed Liverpool 5-0, and we followed it up with the thrashing of Sporting 7-0 in our first Champions League game. 4-0 battering of Brighton. Somehow Aston Villa took us to penalties, but we managed to overcome that. 3-0 at home to Everton. 4-1 at home to Milan, or away to Milan. And then 4-1 at home to Man City. We are somewhat of a goal-scoring machine. And as you can see, our mystery boys, Who Am I and Unknown, both scored in that game against Milan. And it's time to unveil the mystery. We'll start with Who Am I? It's Mo Salah. Look at that. Mo Salah at West Ham. 25 million on deadline day. Why not? Why not? It gives us cover on the right hand side. He's still got phenomenal attributes, and we will give him his name back. And then on to Unknown. Now this one, where is he? There he is. He's in on loan from another Premier League team. Are you ready to find out who it is? Dun dun dun. It's Rafa Leao. I mean, not bad, eh? Not bad for a cheeky little loan deal. I mean, I can't remember if there was a optional thing. Yeah, 86 million optional fee. We're not going to pay that. He's just in for a season because he was a loan. And let's give him his name back. Remove nickname. There he is. Rafael Leao. And that leaves us in a very healthy position squad-wise. And let's not leave it any longer. Let's put Brentford, hopefully put Brentford out of their misery, and this is the team to do it. Karnaseki is going to go in goal. Mohamed Kua, the one the kid left back, comes in. Tamori, Okoli, Bellanova. Gallagher in the ball winning role. Paquetá as a playmaker, with Bellingham being a Metsala. These two can just interchange as they see fit. Leao on the left, Bowen on the right, Marcus Leonardo up front. Salah on the bench, Skamaka on the bench, Dewey on the bench. I mean, it's the strongest bench we've probably ever had at West Ham. And it's time, I mean, it's East versus West in the London derby, or West versus East, I should say, as Brentford are at home. And it's time to prove once and for all that London is now claret and blue. In this universe, at least, other people will have many different opinions on that. I am saying strictly neutral, and, well, actually, I'm going to say strictly in character, and I'm going to say claret and blue is true. As not much happening in the first 10-15 minutes of this game. I mean, you saw the scores we've been hitting. I promise you it hasn't been this boring all along. Let's demand a bit more, see if we can wake them up. Here we go, we've got a highlight. Brentford on the ball. This is not a kit clash at all, Football Manager. David Raya, of course, being linked heavily. Looks like he's moving to Arsenal at time of recording. Christopher Ayer. I mean, any chance these boys can get a tackle in? And Buemo's got the wrong side of Kua. Oh, and he's flashed it across, and Damsgaard was nearly there to tap in from about a yard. And yeah, it would be nice if these boys woke up a little bit, I have to say. 35 gone now. Another Brentford highlight. Oh, this doesn't look like it's going to end well for us. Thankfully, it does. It doesn't get on target. It's over the bar. And we finally look like we're having a West Ham highlight. Marcus Leonardo turns his man. Jared Bowen across to... Oh, he was better when he was unknown. Now he's got his name back. He's lost his form. Oh, Marcus Leonardo with tackle. Paquetá from range. Oh, thought he was going to nestle that nicely in the top corner. But David Raya makes a flying save, and it's all happening at the end of this first half. Ramsey back to Medina. press is strong, but we can't get the ball as of yet. Christopher Ayer now looking to bring it out. Some more. Ramsey, he's given the ball away. This time Kua stepped in. Gallagher now. Over the top towards Rafa Leao. Here he is. I mean, he was definitely better when he didn't have a name. Given his name back, how about we try and give him his finishing boots back? Far from pleased with what I saw from the team. Come on, boys, pull your fingers out. This is a London derby after all. Not the fiercest of London rivalries by any means, but it doesn't make it any less intense today. Still 0-0 then. Another slow start to the half. Let's try and fire him up, see if that does anything. 20 gone. Here we go. We've got a highlight. Jared Bowen now. Conor Gallagher looking over the top towards Leonardo. Raya's come out. His clearance can only find Bowen, and unfortunately for us, well, he was offside and it was just the wrong person. I think he needs to come off. I think we can all agree he's had a shocker. Skamaka can come on. Leonardo can go out left. Let's bring Salah on as well, because there's nobody actually performing any good. Alex Scott can come on for Conor Gallagher. Jude Bellingham can drop back. Now let's see if that has an impact on the boys. Big game Gianluca maybe. Many a vital goal for us over the course of our 3 years at West Ham. And we're looking for one here. Paquetá now. He gives the ball away to Roerslev. Anyone going to try and win it back? No, we can't even get close to him at the moment. Rico Henry's got all sorts of space. Mo Salah tracking back there. Is he going to justify getting his name back here, I ask? Bellanova now at right back. Looking forward to Skamaka. He finds Mo Salah. Now Mo Salah's running at his man. Skamaka nicks it. Marcus Leonardo. And there's an overload at the back, but Marcus Leonardo does not need any of them. He goes himself. He's our top scorer this season. He lights up the end of this game. The Claret and Blue fans behind the goal going nuts. I mean, fantastic play here from the boys on the right-hand side. That touch there takes it away from the defender. At this point, it looked like he dwelled on it for too long, but he smashes it in at the near post. David Raya, no chance. And West Ham are massive again. 15 to go. Bellingham now over the top towards Skamaka. Can't find it. Mo Salah now. Marcus Leonardo's in again. And the keeper's had one, but what a tidy little finish that would have been. Well, that was. It would have been even better if it had nestled in the corner without David Raya and his Poppadom wrists. Mo Salah with a cross from deep. Look at that. He just waits for it. Side foots it. And, I mean, if that's a David Raya that Arsenal are getting, then I think they should definitely keep faith with Ramsdale. Speaking of Arsenal, they've just gone 2-1 up against Brighton. Our old boys Chelsea, the closest pack. Look at that, 10 from 10 if it stays like it. Well, I can't see us throwing away a 2-goal lead. So 10 from 10, an absolutely perfect start to the Premier League season. Tomori now looking composed at the back. Another one of our signings. Salah looks for Scott. I mean, we've just got quality all over the pitch here now. As Marcus Andre goes through, and I thought he was going to give us the kiss of death, or I'd given us the kiss of death and he was going to score. But as it is, we hold on. Brentford didn't have a shot on target. It looks fairly comfortable now, 2-0 and the stats, but we all know it was anything but. And we're going to need a much better performance in a minute when we take on Inter Milan. And we are back, and we are back at the San Siro looking to pick up back-to-back wins away in Milan. I don't think anyone can. I probably can. I don't know. Any other teams gone to the San Siro twice in the same season and won? We've got a chance. And we've got a very Italian feel to the side here. We've got Carnesecchi in goal, who's Italian. Mohamed Kua, we bought from Leeds. Not much Italian going on there. Tomori, obviously, ex-AC Milan. Okoli, we got from Atlanta. And Dongo comes in for Bellanova, actually, used to play for Inter Milan. Maybe we should play him for sentimental reasons. Conor Gallagher stays there with Alex Scott coming in for Paquetá, who's got a bit of a knock. Bellingham alongside him. Mo Salah gets a game after his magnificent substitute appearance in the last game. Couldn't think of a word to justify it, really. Rafa Leao gets another chance to justify having his name back, and the Italian stallion Gianluca Scamacca comes in up top. Right then, 2 wins from 2 in the Champions League so far. So much different to how we started off last season. Arsenal, Newcastle, I mean, look at that, top four, all English sides. Man United down in 15th, letting the side down, although they can go level points with Chelsea and Newcastle with a win, so maybe I'm doing them a bit dirty there. Kurt Zouma in the Inter Milan team, ex-West Ham. Oh, let's turn that Champions League music up. Who else they got? Anyone else we know? Christensen used to play for Chelsea. Yeah. That is about it by the looks of it. And they should be ruffling the football, but here come the players. The referees grab the ball. Slow walk out, led by Skamaka. Interesting choice for captain there. Obviously I've made that at some point. Been a while since I loaded this save up, not sure if you can tell. And here we go, we are live at the San Siro. It's another fairly slow start. We'll drop some encouragement. We are away from home after all. Barcelona have broken into the top four by the looks of it with a goal somewhere. And here we go, first highlight, Salah, Bellingham, Okoli and Tomori. Playing it around at the back now. Tomori will feel very much at home on the San Siro pitch, as will Rafa Leao. Didn't mention that in the build-up, but he's obviously ex-AC Milan as well. Alex Scott, Guernsey born and bred, nothing Italian there, but that's a great finish. And Rafa Leao with the assist on his old stomping ground. But what a finish. Let's take nothing away from Alex Scott here. You can see him back here, look at this. Coming in from deep, arriving late. All the space in the world. Oh, it's actually deflected. I've given him a bit too much credit there, but it's gone in off Kurt Zouma of all people. He must have thought it was a cat as he was sticking his foot out there and belted it past his own keeper. DeMarco now with an Inter Milan corner as they look to get back into the game, but Caleb Okoli does fantastic to get the ball away, but we've not followed the man. And DeMarco has, I mean, very similar vibes to the Jason Puncheon goal in the FA Cup final from a few years ago. Here, the corner gets cleared. Rafael probably could have been a bit stronger in the tackle, but DeMarco steals in. Karnaseki gets a hand to it, but cannot keep it out, and it is 1-1. That lead was very short-lived indeed. In real time, in game time, probably a bit more, but we are back on level terms, and we are back looking to establish ourselves in this game. Tomori then, Mohamed Kua, been tackled but not strong enough to dispossess him, and now Skamaka's got in, he's chested it down, he's slotted it home. They're not looking towards the linesman, so that is going to stand. And big game Gianluca in Italy. It looked like he was going to go to Inter Milan for a period of time this year, didn't it? I think he's ended up at Atalanta now. But either way, I mean, there was no way I'd be selling him to either team. He is our superstar striker. He's our captain, fantastic, Italian stallion. Other naming adjectives could also apply. Insert them in the comment section if you think of any. And that is half time. And that is a pretty good first half. But I think we've got a bit more in the tank. I think we can come out sharp in the second half and put this game to bed. As Onana plays out to Zuma. And they're out to Dumfries. He is dangerous. We found that out last season. But Rafael has dispossessed him. Conor Gallagher now thought he was going to look for a ball over the top. But instead he chooses just to hang on to possession a bit. Keeping it on the floor. Alex Scott looking for the killer ball. Skamaka's robbed Zuma, but unable to keep hold of it. It's very scrappy. It's gone out to Dumfries. He's found Zaniolo. Zaniolo's found Ricci to Fabian Ruiz, and he has got far too much space on the edge of the area, and that is what he can do. He's pulling his socks up. That is certainly what he done at half time, or what Inter Milan have collectively done, and that's when now the encouragement comes, when we've just conceded a goal. Fantastic. Look at this space. It's far too much. And a player of his quality is not going to miss out on that opportunity. So, it's given us time to demand a bit more. There's definitely more to come from this team. Rafael having a stormer according to the ratings. Other than that, not much else in terms of West Ham players. So, given the fact that we're away from home, we've taken the lead twice and we've just conceded again, maybe the ratings are justified. Maybe we just took 2 chances really well, and Inter Milan bringing us down to earth with a bang, it has to be said. Guri, it's another kind of deflected effort. Times are changing. We need to make... Right, Mo Salah has not justified his start at all. Cherki can come on. Bellingham is looking a bit tired, so Dewey can come on. We'll put Alex Scott in the Mezzala role. And I kind of want to bring... I'm going to bring Leonardo on. It's a bit of a risk given Skamaka scored. But Leonardo's been our top scorer of the season. And obviously, apart from the goal, Skamaka didn't look like he was doing too much in the game. And we don't look like we're doing too much as it stands. 8 minutes to go then. Can we claw our way back into this game? I'm going to do that. And we're going to go back to the old formation that we were playing before. Anyway, maybe that would be better. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. What we'll do, we'll bring Bellanova on at right back as well, because he can be an attacking threat. And see if there's anything we can do in these last 4 or 5 minutes. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to fade out. And we very much faded out of that game, and that is quite a shock to me. We were doing very well. I'm not going to say unlucky. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased with that result. Everyone looks motivated. That's the effect I was looking for. Disappointing though. Disappointing. The first blemish on our record this season. Away at Inter Milan, not really the worst result. Mikel Arteta in goal. They're predicted to win Serie A this season. They are winning Serie A this season. And they won it not last season, but the season before. So they're a very strong side, capable of turning up and beating anyone. And today they turn up and they beat us. And we are going to go away, we're going to lick our wounds, and we're going to come back probably around this end of November, December time, where we've got Man United, Barcelona and Chelsea. You could pick any 2 of them games and that would make for fantastic watching. And that is where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back next week for some big games. Thank you.